¿Qué pasa, putas? It's your boy Edgar here, and today I'm gonna do a sort of in-depth review of PlayStation Now on the PS4, PS3, and PSTV / PS Vita. Now here is the PS4 app, and as you can see, it looks very nice and clean. It has random categories like publishers, top 30, different genres. So it has more on display, it has more going on. It shows you maybe what you didn't know you were looking for. It gives you some just broad ideas like, hey, if you like this genre, check out here, look through our list. I like how they have the PlayStation exclusives category, considering that maybe most users of PS Now didn't have a PS3 last generation. Here you can see all of the games offered on PS Now neatly organized in alphabetical order. So here's a bit just to show you exactly how it works. So when you select a game, you can see here it just loads up. And then you just wait a little, depending on your internet connection, then the game will start eventually. The game I chose to demonstrate is the Capcom's Arcade Cabinet Collection, and here, when you open it up, you can see that all the things I unlocked are what you'd get if you actually bought the game, so you always get the best version of the games you play on here. Now, here's just a little gameplay of Ghosts and Goblins. As you can see here, two people just finished making love in a graveyard before his lover gets taken away. Man, I'm sure glad I can stream this game. Though this is an emulation, it still runs very well considering that this is a game that's being streamed. The controls are responsive, the gameplay is fluid, and overall it's just a great experience. It's as if you were playing this without knowing it was PlayStation Now, you'd be convinced that you were indeed playing on the PS3 itself. But if these games prove to be too damn frustrating, or you just want to play a different one, all you have to do is press the PlayStation button, and here you can see it has its own XMB, where you can see your saved data, the trophies, because when you unlock trophies in these games on PlayStation Now, they automatically sync to your profile. And here, just close the game and it redirects you to the page to look for different games. Though you may not see it in the video due to recording setbacks, this game here is 60 frames per second. It's called Dynasty Warrior Strike Force. Now this displays the true capabilities of PS Now because it maintains this smooth frame rate even amidst all the action going on screen. That just shows that this is a very impressive service being offered by Sony. Now we move to the PS3 version of PS Now. So what you have to do here, it's different from the others. It's not an app. You go on the PlayStation Store, scroll down to PlayStation Now, go under subscription games, and then you'll see all of the games there. But the problem with it is we all know that the PS3's PlayStation Store is infamously slow, so things are going to take fucking forever to load up, and it doesn't look nowhere near as neat as it does on the PS4, so it's just really just thrown together, seems like, where you have to go to sort and put in alphabetical order, and when you want your categories that it had before, you'd have to manually put it in. Now here is a game that was only released on last gen consoles, Assassin's Creed Rogue. Now I played all the other Assassin's Creed on PS Now, and the Assassin's Creed 2 in particular runs very well. So even if you have a PS3, this is a good service to have at least for the week trial, just to try out games you never tried out before. Like me, for instance, with Assassin's Creed 2. I fell in love with it because of the service. One really cool and convenient thing about PS Now is that your saves transfer between each account or wherever you play. So for example, if I started playing this game on the PS4, my save transfer over when I play on the PSTV or PS3. Now here's a bit of some gameplay. So, quick story. To record on the Elgato on the PS3, it's a bitch because you can't use the HDMI cables. You have to use this specific one. And on my screen, not in the recording, but on my TV screen, it makes the game look like complete ass. But as you can see here, the capture card gets some great looking footage. It looks as if this wasn't even being streamed. It's actually very impressive once again. Even though it's not running at 60 frames, it just maintains that graphical fidelity. So, as long as you're not capturing footage, this stuff looks incredible. Now here, is a cutscene where this is where the games usually show off their true graphical capabilities, and it still holds up. One downside though is that this game for some reason in particular doesn't control very well. There's an input latency between what you press and what you see on screen. Same thing goes for Arkham Origins. Now in the case that you have a save on PS Now and would like to transfer it to your PS3, you can, but the fucking bullshit booty eating part is that you need goddamn PlayStation Plus to do so. My subscription just ended a couple fucking days ago and I can't even get my goddamn saves transferred over. Oh man, this looks different, you may be asking yourself. Well, let me tell you, the people at Sony were being complete dickheads when it came to PSTV and PS Vita because they won't allow you to capture gameplay using a capture card due to things of, oh, I don't want you recording those movies on our video service even though we don't have goddamn Netflix on this. Man, that's some booty hole, that's what I'm gonna tell you. But to get past this, I have to use a goddamn camera like this is 2007 YouTube. Now here, you can see that it is indeed an app, unlike on PS3. And it loads fairly quickly for being a Vita app, because I assume that the way it works on the PSTV is the exact same way that it'd work on the Vita. So here it has similarities to PS3 in terms of how it looks, but there in particular you see the connection test as a possibility. So before you even subscribe or get your trial, you're able to test out if your internet connection can run this. Your connection speed has to be a minimum of 5 megabytes per second in order to run the service. So it's not too bad for the average internet user. Or unless, I don't know, if you have fucking AT&T. Sorry, B. Now here you can see the same cutscene that was being played from Assassin's Creed Rogue on my PS3 look of PS Now. And it looked the exact same considering, yeah, they're PS3 games and I have the same internet connection. And it still looks great. So really, it's not about which app you use that determines the quality of the stream, because either way, it's always going to be in 720p regardless of what system you're using. And you can even stream this on smart TVs. I'm not sure about Samsung anymore because I have a Samsung Smart TV and the app fucking disappeared for some reason, so I couldn't even try it on there. I'm telling you, man, like, this is a good service, but there's some booty hole shit going on here, I swear to God. So what do I think of the service overall? Well, from my perspective, I already own a PS3 and I like collecting games, so this was nothing more than just a week of me trying out games and seeing which ones I wanted to get and which ones I could live without. But I recommend everybody at least try out the free week. In the case of you owning a PS4 and never had a PS3, this is a great way to try out all these old games, because the PS3 has one of the best collections of any system ever. So if you want to try out all the games, you have a whole week to do so, and if you like the games, you have two options. Either go with a subscription of 1 or 3 months, or you could go out and buy a PS3 and all the great games that they have for it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, or a comment, or if you didn't like it, leave a dislike, leave a hate comment. But don't forget to subscribe either way. I'm Edgar, and it was nice serving you, and I'm outie with the...